Every night, something very strange happened. Dark mist would slip from under the closet door. It wasn't cold, but it always smelled faintly of mildew and dust. I suppose I should have been creeped out, but all I could think about was how convenient it would be if that door had a doorknob. I walked over and pushed it open. There was no mist, but hanging in the air was a single sock. It wasn't slimy like a frog's skin should be. It was dry and scaly. And as I watched, its lips quivered, and its eyes rolled back in its head. Then it collapsed. And maybe I could find something good in here. Something like, I don't know, a golden ring or a beautiful necklace. But then I felt something brush against my leg. It was a spider. It scuttled down my shoe and disappeared into the darkness. And that's when I saw it. There on the floor, hidden behind one of the boxes, was a small, intricately carved wooden box. It looked like it was made of mahogany, and it had a brass lock on the front. I knelt down and ran my fingers over the carvings. They were of animals, but they weren't any animals I recognized. They almost looked prehistoric. I realized with a growing sense of dread that I was holding a dead frog. It was my sock. It had gotten stuck halfway out of the dryer, and I must have pulled it out just enough to get it caught like that. I peeked through the crack and saw hundreds of little feet running in all directions. Then they all stopped and I heard a voice. It said, "Whoever opens this closet will become whatever they're touching." I was confused. Was this some kind of magic curse? Is that why people left things in here? To put a curse on whoever moved them? But that didn't make sense. The dryer was on the other side of the apartment in the other room, and the closet was on this side. Why would a sock get stuck in a closet? And no matter how much light I shone in there, or how many times I opened and closed the door, it never dissipated. There were a lot of things in there that shouldn't be, like these 2 ceramic frogs that I definitely did not own. And they weren't just any frogs. They were kissing frogs. Why would someone put 2 kissing frogs in a closet? And why were they in a plastic bag with a note that said, "Do not touch"? Well, curiosity got the better of me. I reached in, grabbed the frogs, and pulled them out. And at that moment, the most disgusting thing happened. The frogs started kissing, their tongues intertwined and their eyes locked. I don't want to be too graphic, but their mouths were moving in ways that only human mouths can move. It was as though whatever was in that closet was trying to get out. Then one morning I woke up, and the closet door was ajar. Then I noticed something else. The closet wasn't empty. Then one of them stopped. The other frog kept going, though, kept kissing itself. And that's when I noticed its skin. I threw it back in the closet and shut the door. That's when I heard the scratching. Whatever was in there was trying to get out, but I wasn't cursed. In fact, nothing happened at all. So maybe it was just an old folk tale. Maybe things weren't as dangerous as they seemed. And then I felt something wet. I looked down and saw that the box was oozing a black tar.